Ezra 6:16 through 18. The children of Israel, the priests and the Levites, and the rest of the children of the captivity kept the dedication of this house of God with joy. So they're filled with joy. It ain't just going through the motions as when they were leaving, but this is a true joy. You know, at one point, again, it'd be going through the motions, and God would allow His word to leave to where there's no prophecy till right before Christ came. They offered at the dedication of the house of God 100 bulls, 200 rams, 400 lambs, and for a sin offering for all Israel, 12 male goats according to the number of the tribes of Israel. So for them to offer this sacrifice is the purpose of the temple. But you got to think, okay, they're not on their own. And what it is, and they would be, they'd be set free. Before we expect God to move, He expects of us to do what we should be doing the entire time. And they're making penance for their mistakes, their ancestors' mistakes, in getting things right. And God would move to where they could come back home. But they just had to keep following God in the meantime. And when we expect God to move in a certain area, because we feel He's promised us or wants that for us, we need to do what we need to do in the meantime, rather than use that as a condition why we should run away. Because Satan will push us, the flesh will push us, well, God ain't doing this for us, why should I do anything for Him? We should do stuff for Him simply because He's God, and He will bless us because of that. Maybe not in necessarily the way we think, but sometimes it'll be even a better way than what we imagined. They set the priests in their divisions, and the Levites in courses for the service of God which is at Jerusalem, as it is written in the book of Moses. So the priests had their duties. The sons of Aaron were the high priest. So they divided them into their duties. There was gatekeepers. There was other duties of the Levites. Each of them had their duties. So they're dividing it. You know, it was families. Certain families did it. So they're dividing these families and allowing them to do, and having them do the original work they were commanded to do to begin with. Some of them were just worship leaders for the temple, you know, certain things. Some of them worked with the showbread. All of them were priests, but not all of them worked with sacrifices. Only the high priest did this. So they're being divided back to the way things were, which means they're following God's law of how things should be. And we need to do that with our lives, follow God's law on the way things should be.